Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Deathy, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Okay, right, so it's been a little while since I've recorded, so it might be a little rusty. All the videos you've been seeing over the last, I don't know how many weeks, have been recorded in advance. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, this fifth video should be coming out on somewhere close to Christmas time, actually, so if it does get to that time, then Merry Christmas, and all the best, all seasons, greetings and all, but I'll be doing a channel post whenever. Right then, so, okay, so last we left off, we started the offensive against the assembly. We've already secured one of the sectors, which is kind of nice. So now we're waiting for the assembly to try and draw them out into a little bit of a counter-attack, so hopefully we could draw them away from the colony militia, but if not, then we're probably going to have to do something a little bit special. If they stay in position, what we can do is we can move our troops around to the side, isolate this one, and bring the main commander into the fight, and then we can move on to the settlement afterwards. But if I'm not mistaken, I think we're at the end of the turn anyway, which we currently are. So yeah, we're just going to try and do the plan for the. Yeah, we're going to try and do the defensive plan first to see what we can do. We left our scout there as a little bit of a bait, just in case he decides to want to come in. And you are currently waiting for reinforcements, that's correct. Right then. Okay, let's see what happens. So I hope everyone's doing good. Alright, let's see what he's doing. Okay, so he's moving. Ah, they're moving up that way now. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to do a counter-attack coming from the north. Quite possible. Ooh, yes, I just thought about that, so that's quite possible, actually, isn't it? They might be actually doing a sneak attack from the south. I never expected the AI to do that, actually. That's quite interesting. Go for our capital instead. Huh. Yeah, I think the AI was capable of doing that, actually. Move some troops forward and go that way. Yeah, so they're here. Unless, like, going up here is like the only way I can think of. Interesting. Alright, anyway, let's get through these. Alright, so with the plasma deployment, we'll keep this as a secondary. It's all good for now. Okay, we got do we have doctors available? Yes, we do. Nice. Okay, so obviously we got factory overseers. Native Displacement Act. We can't have a few fortunate blocking rounds per hour. Cost of moving independent armies reduced by 30%. Okay. Phoenix Armament Protocol. Units cheaper to build and upkeep is reduced. And Phoenix Colonization Protocol so holds economic penalties from hazards and volcanic. That would be pretty nice with the amount of hazards on this map. That might be an idea. Could be. But I kind of like the Phoenix Armament Protocol, especially with yeah, we're going to go for that instead. Okay, then, right, so we can annex a sector. Okay, let's see here, what's the best thing to do? Yeah, let's annex down here, I think. No, we can't annex there because we've got need to take that, so let's annex this one instead. Ah, see, friendship in it. What about up here? Can we do this up here? Nope, he won't like that. Guess I'll have to be here then. Yeah, Ironstorm, that's completely fine.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, we've got production.
Happiness event in colony.
Production again.
Production ready.
Okay, we've got bulwark, we've got
Production
security
ready.
bulwark, we've got recreational
Production
dome,
ready.
and this.
The pure should not feel threatened or afraid of the Promethean division. It is well trained and follows strict protocols without error. This should be a great comfort to all who do not harbor corruption within. They should fear the flame. Khonsu, the Burning Emperor.
What if Khonsu is a reference to a mythology of some kind? That's what I love about this game. Like, it has like a lot of references, either to buffs, not buffs, puns, either to puns or to people of history. Okay, so the next one's going to be superior engineering. So that was good defense. Oh yeah, colonists should 10 health, free armor in addition. That would be pretty nice to have. Cost by that's the one we want soon. Right, Donovan Union. I don't think we can go Quasit deployment. Food development we could use, but food's a bit on the map. Operational effectiveness could be good. Again, there's another doctrine. I think we need to start moving a bit forward into the tree. So I think what we'll do is, let's go for... orbital relays would be pretty nice to have, I would suppose. I'll tell you what, let's go for pre-development since it's a quick one. And then we'll go for aquatic deployment, I think. Let's give our options. Right, Dan, so orders. Right, so you were waiting for your net sort troops, that's fine. So you're waiting. Okay, these guys. Right, I do have a plan. Let's see here. Let's get you... let me think. Right, let's get you over here. You can come around to the side. Perfect. You can... come to here. And you come to here. And then what we can do is we can initiate battle with this. Perfect. Oh, we're bringing in the colony. Okay. But the good news is we're not bringing in the extra troops at the back, so... yeah, we could do this. 4,000. Yeah, we could do this. Okay then, right. Well, yeah, I don't think we'll be in the actual colony itself, but hey, at least we're not bringing in other people. Sure, let's do this. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay, right, so yeah, so basically... oh yeah, we are doing a colony assault. I didn't think we were. Okay then, right, so let's see what happens then. So yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm currently very, very busy. Holiday season, all that, and not to mention the families. Wanted to do a lot of prep and a lot of jobs and stuff for this time of the year. But yeah, just I'm basically like a balancing act right now, like a juggler, juggling so many things. So yeah, I just noticed our energy is quite low, so we're not going to get that many. We're not going to get any operations, so there's going to be surely just offensive. Good news is, however, though, they don't seem to have turrets, which is good. Turn this down in my headset a little bit. So yeah, and it looks like that network is actually going to do us a little bit good, it seems. Nice. But yeah, the good news is we can take this. Now, I'm still not too sure with the assembly. Yeah, the assembly's going to go for our capital next. So I'm thinking, I wonder if it's best if we just go and blitzkrieg their capital before they attack us. That's what I'm thinking. I think our objective hero is going to be safe, I think. But yeah, I'm thinking of just going in and blitzing and just going straight for their capital, I think. That's probably the best thing to do, because the capital's been left open, but they're going to attack ours, so we're going to have to be super, super quick. That's what I'm thinking. But their enemy commander is here, so we can take care of the commander and go, can't speak. If I go get the capital, then we should be good. In fact, I'm thinking it might be. I think I might upgrade the militia while I'm at it, because it might come for ours. Yeah, I think I might upgrade the militia actually while I'm thinking about it, just for a. Yeah, I might upgrade the militia for an automatic, for a bit of a boost defense, just in case. It's an idea. And then once the attack's been thwarted, no, Shroud Bomb. Once the attack's been thwarted, that's when we can potentially downgrade the militia again, saving energy. That's what I'm thinking. But I'll tell you something, I do like the assembly settlement. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to take some early damage in the skirmish, but I'm hoping the... if we lose 1 or 2 units, it's not too bad, but I don't want to lose the bulk of the forces here. That's my biggest worry. There we go, one down. Nice. Oh, he survives with a sliver of health. That's because of the arc resistance, that's why. Nice. Good night.
Enemy down.
See, this is why bulwarks are just so strong. I love bulwarks. They just offer such a great... they just offer such a great blend of support and lockdown, honestly. They're just so good.
Operations available.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't have the energy for them. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, nice. Shredder bomb. Not the only one who's got shredder. Alright, purification field. Alright, see what happens. I think we're going to get some good concussive shots, I think. Yeah, we are. Okay, that's good. Yes, twice this unit's had a critical hit. That's beautiful.
Enemy killed.
Yeah, that's another one down. Yeah, again, purification feels almost a good choice. Almost. Oh yeah, get it down. Very nice. Yeah, we should be able to walk over the assembly now. We'll deal with that objective once we've secured the assembly settlements, I think. Now, the good news is, by taking the assembly settlements, there's two things we can do. We can either do the migrate off option to make him devolve, or we can keep him around and have assemble units. I'm just trying to think if there's any synergistical reason why. I'm just trying to think, is that actually a word? Synergistical. Synergy-wise, you know. If they meld them with our current tech. I mean, to be honest, they do meld them with our current tech because both factions have the firearms tree. So making their tier 1 units and their tier 2 pretty strong. But apart from that, their tier 3 and onwards uses the arc technology mainly, where our secondary option is explosives, which they don't really have explosive attacks. So it's kind of do we or do we don't. Do you know what I mean? They will gel well with the autonome faction that we have. Some of their mods and tech, I suppose. But yeah, it's I don't know. We'll think about it. Saying that, some of the base tech could be pretty useful. So we'll see. The range for a grenade on you. Got a period revolver, that'll do. Yeah, we've got 2 more units to deal with, and that's it. Good crit. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, well the hero's not going to add because he's currently stunned. Again, another reason why I love I actually like him more than Barons, actually. Barons are super strong though, they're a very, very, very good tier 3 unit. The problem is though, like, from what I understand with the Barons, like, Barons to me are more backline, last reserve units. Well, the way the AI treats them anyway. But no, they are strong. But I just like bulwarks because like they kind of have like a major, like a nice excuse me, a nice blend of offense and defense.
Enemy down.
I mean, you could just move for 2. You know, their specific, their superior Overwatch ability, which allows them to shoot up 3 times. That's just too good. That's good to get a commander now. Freaking hit.
Enemy down.
Nice, the one down. Let's go deal with the commander now. Now, hopefully with a stagger, it shouldn't act at all. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. What did they do? Or would it always have 1 AP regardless? It might always have 1 AP regardless, I think. Oh no, I take that back. I take that back. No. No movement. Brilliant. Go on, finish him off. Beautiful.
Victory.
Nice. That's the leader defeated. Perfect. Get a good amount of experience as well. It's not too bad. Okay. And then we can move into the city if we have enough AP. So we got the army commander here, and we have the watch scavenger. I think I can double click. Yep. Okay, so we got sniper 1, purple shot, repurposed corpse, destroyed corpse. Yep, haywire demon, target enemy mechanical units. That's because of this aesthetic. Disruption hack, compromise mechanical unit over 2 turns. That's not too bad. And then we have scavengers. That's what it is. So they have the hyper simulator implants, melee attacks to heal the units for 4. Does more can only apply to non-hero assembly melee units or units with a claw ability. It's not too bad. Rail accelerators and the mechanized quartz processor. Okay. Right, we're just going to alt combat this. I don't think we need to do anything much. Beated, very nice. And now we get this. And then we're going to... So yeah, so we have a... So basically we have a choice. We can either absorb it into a command, or we can migrate colony. So migrate the population and devour. The colony will become a devour colony by migrating the population. 20% of the colonists of the colony will be killed. You receive -1 reputation and -200 relationship with the assembly. I mean, personally, it's not a bad idea. It's just the 100 reputation was a bit shit, but we'll absorb it. We'll absorb it. And then in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to start moving forward if we can. Yeah, we're going to start moving forward if we can. Imperial pistol? No, we'll sell it. Sell it for a bit of... Yep, I'll sell it for a bit of gold. Okay, we'll create our commander now. Right, so let's see. What do we have? Better hide the skin answer. Does my face come off? Just another question. It is, perfect. Okay, right, so what have we got already? So, we've got Close Quarter Specialist 1, we've got Vitality 1, we've got Fallout Protocols. So, 2 resistance, 1 thing. We've got Infantry Commander, and we have Juggernaut. Right. So, what else do we have? So, we have Close Quarter Specialist 2, increasing our damage by 10%. We have Vitality 2, so increase that to 70 health. Counterattack can no longer be cancelled by staggering, we'll never miss, it's not too bad. Ground Commander, Hardness Training. All units in the hero gain +2 resistance against stats effects, only functions when heroes are in commander. Incentive, that's motivated. Martial Arts First Strike. Means Overwatch triggers before the unit triggers its unless the unit's flight. It's not too bad. Personal defense. Yeah, we're not doing that. Phoenix Surge. Unit quickly surges to another hex, dealing all damage to the unit when it lands. That's not bad, actually. Use that as a teleport. Siege Master to all channels when in cover. Steady aim, stubborn. This hero gains staggering immunity. That would be pretty cool. Let's see, we have 6 to play with. I think we'll take Phoenix Surge for a teleport, and then I think we'll take counterattack actually. Or do we take First Strike? I think we might take First Strike actually. Just when we're in combat. So yeah, we'll take them instead. That'll do. Okay, we got upgrade here. Level 2. Alright, so what we got here? So we got piloting 1. What level's piloting 2 by any chance? So piloting... Okay, so that's level 6. No problem. Okay, Juggernaut. Siege Master. I think I might just make this guy pure synthetic, I think. Synthesis, really. Well, I mean, he's got a lot of ground units. I think these are heavy units, yeah. So we could go Ground Commander, actually. Increase our bulwark by 10 more %. Sounds good to me, sure. I'll do that then. Make him a commander. Okay, you hold position. Okay, you can move. See, I want to get to there as soon as we can, so let's see what we can do. Let's move to here and then we can identify afterwards. Okay, you guys can head up here as quickly as possible can. Keep an eye on these two, see where they're going. Alright, Kansk. Let's see. Anything we can build? Let's see. We got 162 production overflow, so we can build something immediately. I'm not so sure where these guys are going to go, so I think we're going to save that for now, I think. Let's just put it into energy for now. Let's have a look. Right. You've got a military gear, you're fine. The security bulwark, I guess we could do that, maybe. 4 turns. Yeah, might as well. I'm not building you for anything at the minute. Don't change name. Okay, Dematov. There's a possibility they could come up here, I suppose, but we'll just have to see. Is there anything we could build? Oh yeah, we could build something here. Effective, 50% cost. Let's go optimize agency so we can get another +1 in a bit. You're just going. Knowledge would be pretty good. Sure, let's just generate knowledge for now. Get one of our stats going on. You're building all that. There's a capsule, so that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe getting improved infrastructure. Yeah, let's get a level 2 militia at least, just to help out. We'll get all this in one turn anyway, near enough. So we can see from there. It's just an emergency more than anything. Right. And for you, yeah, you're fine. Let's just end turn for now. Okay, let's see where they're appearing. Ah, so they came back, have they? Interesting. Okay, good.
Operations primed and ready.
Alright, so we've got Phoenix. That's my deployment. That's fine, we can keep that for an emergency anyway.
Doctrine enacted.
Okay, good. So, unit ops key can never be lowered more than 75%. Our key can never be more than 50%. Okay, we'll take it.
Happiness event in colony.
Nice. Energy. Bulwark. Trencher.
Sector annexed.
Okay. Let's see what we can build. Sector. Right, so it's a level 2 production. So we could go level 3 or we can go for more energy. I think we'll go for energy, actually. I think it's probably the best thing to do, actually. Right. Excuse me, I will be back in a minute. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, right, so what we're doing... That's right, we're moving people forward now, aren't we? That's right. Probably knock this out while we're at it. No, I think we'll wait for now. There's only one squad can go under at a time. Right, let's keep moving around. Okay, let's swing around to the right, because I want to have a look around back here. Okay, good. Right. Yeah, you've actually got some pretty good units on the way, actually. Right. Continue moving together, so none of us gets isolated. Yep, hold position. You're doing nothing. Move over here. And you can just fill in this pocket right here. Perfect. Right, that's on. Okay, so... Maloli and Malov forged a defensive pact. That's not too bad. Yeah, we're going to finish this off together if we can. They're big stacks as well, but... There's going to be the make or break, really.
Operations prime and ready.
In fact, do we have something I could use here? I'll tell you what, getting Incineration Strike ready would be pretty nice. Yeah, that would be nice for deployment. Okay, what's going on, dude? Okay, entity known, Parker and Wish, see a girl, Ooh. Where are we? Yeah, we don't have a stack ready for that. That's one of the Vanguard's walkers, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to decline that. Yeah, just because that's a little too much of our... That's a little too much out of our, stretch for now. Okay, right, so we're going to grab this next. Yeah, so we can get a knowledge base on.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, speaking of knowledge, 50 knowledge.
Happiness event in
100 knowledge.
Happiness event in
Nice,
colony.
I like it. Okay, so we've got 2
Production
much
ready.
trenches. Okay, we've got military infrastructure, that's good.
Ready.
Okay, force defense pact. Good for development 1.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists. Tony Rubio Strong. manpower and machine motivational consulting.
Okay, cool. Alright, so research. Okay, let's see here. I think I said I was going for aquatic deployment next, didn't I? Yes, I think I did. Right, let's go for aquatic deployment next. Just to boost our... whatchamacallits. Coastal cities, that's it.
Military contractors love to sell bombs without targeting systems. Every bomb wasted is money in their pockets. By deploying the new targeting upgrades, we've already saved our colony a heap of treasure.
Okay, so we've got guided mechanism.
Varg, Dovor, financial auditor, municipal munitions account.
Pardon me, Dwag. So we've got guided deliverance mechanisms. So increase the range of explosive range attacks by 1 hex and their accuracy by 20%. And the mod grants 20% increased damage to all abilities. Not bad. And we've got creep and barrage. Artillery rains fire on a single hex target dealing 20 explosive damage with high impact. The target starts at the turn of the trigger at the start of each turn. Your turns for 4 turns. The triggers at the start of each of your turns for 4 turns, and the area effect radius decreased by 1 by each turn. That is pretty fun, actually. That's pretty fun. Okay, I think what we'll do is we've got 56 Cosmite. Let's get one more. Have we got another Purifier? Sure. Get rid of one of those. Opposition. Okay. Right, so yeah, so again, we're just going to slowly creep up. What's the range? Right there. Okay, I wonder if we can actually bring these guys in. Right, you move here. Hold on. You guys move to here. Right. Your position. You move to here. Wait. And you move to here. I think. Here. Yeah. Move to here. And again, I'm going to wait until these guys can move in. Right. Wait there. Okay, we've got new military research. Okay, so we got advanced launchers last time. So, let's see here. Okay, right. So, we've got biosphere subjugation, which will give us advanced Aegis shielding. While standing thermal hazards, this unit deals 20% damage and heals 12 at the end of each start of each turn. That's not too bad. We can go for the Aegis tank, which I kind of want to do. I like Aegis tanks. But then again, the Baron's pretty good as well. Deep detonation. Large torpedo birds in the ground towards the target. It steals still movements. Not too bad. Mountain breaker. I think we will go for augmented payloads. Explosive attack, now deal arc damage. Applies by stuns, not too bad. And we got smart payload. Ignores friendly targets against level stagger resistance. That's not too bad. I think what we'll do is let's go for let's get the Barons online. And look, don't know if you can see that, but very smart. Very, very noble. Alright, it's our turn. See what happens. Again, I want to draw them into a fight if possible. Oh, that's the leader back. Oh shit.
Operations prime.
Okay, we've got Incinerate Strike ready. Okay.
Happiness
Edgy.
event in colony. Production ready.
Okay, we've got Purifier. We've got the Control Agency, Astral
Production
Expectation.
ready. Sector
Okay.
annexed.
Okay, so we got this. So, upgrade sector, and this is going to be a research one. Yep, we'll get that built in a second. Voice an alliance, that's not good. Generation strike. Yeah, we'll keep that. We might have to get a third stack up here. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got here. So 405, 1,970. This is going to be a big one. Yeah. I think I have an idea. Let's get the trenches going. That's going to take 2 turns. We'll go plasmoid deployment onto here. Yeah, I'm going to bring the I'm going to bring this stack into battle for reinforcements as well. So the plasmoids, as you can see, lash out 12. They have 7 thermal resistance, 4 cyclical, but they got arc weakness, which is bad. Which is bad actually. Backlash. When damaged unit pulses fire around itself, dealing 6 times fire damage to all adjacent thermal enemy units. Okay, sweet. Is there anything we can give you, like, armor-wise? Explosive resistance. 2 sensor range, no. Go with this. Sure, let's see why not. That's one down. Right. I guess we can use you to hurry up and get up here to act as a bingo. Right. Get a little closer and let's see if we can try and maybe get into a little bit of a fight here. Try to draw him out if possible. If not, then we're going to have to do the same kind of strategy we did before. Right, so we're all together. Let's have a little bit of a look then. You're fine there. You're fine there. You're fine there. And you're fine there until next turn. Okay, Kradoff. Is there anything else we could build now? Not really. Yeah, you're kind of fine right now. Yeah, you just focus on energy. 226. Yeah, focus on energy. Dumbtov. It's not for you. Focus on energy as well. Kansik. Let's get the energy sector up. And let's go for the optimized control agency. So that gives us more energy as well. Okay then, right. Oh, it did not come in. Interesting. Okay, so the food.
Event
50
in
food,
colony.
nice. Okay, so we've got a message. Okay, my friend, how are you doing? Holy, yep, good. I think we can get an alliance now. Great, got an alliance, perfect. So we don't need to worry about a flank. Greetings, Master Salenzo. I have seen the valor of the war firsthand, and I think there is much I we can learn from one another. I offer my service to you. Let me fight alongside you, and together we'll show these redeemers what happens to those that involve themselves with the void. Oh, sweet. Change to accepted, right? So, does that mean that they're automatically at war with each other? That's interesting, let's have a look. Alliance, neutral. Nah, see the neutral with a redeemer. Okay, that's good. But I'm a little bit worried about this, because they got an alliance with us, but they got defensive pacts with Rasvet, but that's fine. Okay, demand minus 14 cosmite, do you want to take it? Keep sharpie, go classic deployment.
On nearly every inhabitable planet, oceans are engines of infinite mechanical energy, rhythmic sources of food, and endless life, just waiting to be harnessed by someone clever enough to brave their tossing depths. Sammy Celis, sailor and Star Union seashell salesman.
Okay, so we've got water sectors upgrade, +1 to all water sectors, pretty nice. A Gaelic farm for food and water exploitation, and same thing but with research. Okay, not bad. Right, so we just picked that up. Let's go for residential development. So we can get +1 to all residential sectors, and we can get access to colony district buildings. So prospectors, we get +6 energy and +6 production, that's what I'm thinking. Right, yep, research that, I suppose. Right. Now, what we could do is we could probably wait until we get some more reinforcements here, but they're just going to keep building and building and building, so I don't think it's best. I think now's the time to move in, so that's what we're going to do. So, let's move over here. We'll do the same thing as we did before. Move down to here. Let's bring you to the left side, maybe? Yeah, let's bring you around to the left side. Because what we can do is we can bring this guy here, and we can bring some extra reinforcements. It's a little bit, but it's not the best. We still got one more turn for the trencher, but we'll keep that. We can keep that as we can. We're going to launch this, and we're going to do it onto the main stack, I think. What do we do on this one? Now let's do it on the main stack. There we go. And then what we do is we can finally move in now. Very low risk battle. Yep, let's go. Our second fight of the episode. Not bad. So yes, it's going to be our capital. So once we take this, we should be laughing. Oh, they got their tier... Oh no, this is their militia. So, yeah. So this is their tier 3 unit, and this is their tier 4 unit. Basically, this is this one here is kind of like best described as a Juggernaut, kind of like Berserker type unit. This one is kind of like it's an arc damaging Gatling gun to a degree. I mean, we'll go over these units in depth later on down the line when we do play the as the assembly. But yeah, these guys are quite dangerous. This is why I wanted to get these down now, because the Gatling, like the arc Gatling units, that are very dangerous. Like, very dangerous. They have such... They got good damage outputs. I don't know, I don't remember if they're, I don't remember if their defenses are decent, but I do know they do a lot of damage. And they can take a lot of hits as well, regardless. I don't think I can... There we go. Oh, yeah. You might want to, if you can, try and rewind that and pause that if you want to see. And the one at the back. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Come on. No? Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. We can actually click on it. Good. Right. Okay, so we have the Wrecker. Sorry, as you can see. So we got the Hammer Strike, which is 15 physical damage, I think. Also has Bypass, Wild Swing, as you can see, Stagger. All units in front of him, which is pretty strong. Got a Juggernaut. Be able to move through, large target. Scavenge spares parts. Fulfill foes, feel them via at the battle, self-assembly. When destroyed, the Wrecker will return. So self-assembly. So Wrecker will return after 2 turns in a weakened state with -4 armor and -20% damage. A unit can only revive itself once per damage. So that's what I mean. So they're kind of like a hard-hitting damage. Yeah, so as you can see, they're hard-hitting. They have 6 armor, which is, you know, not bad. Like I said, I do not want these. I do not want to face these units in the mid-game. Especially, I don't want to face them in the mid-game. No way. I remember facing against them. I remember using them. And I had a full stack of these. And honestly, it just did so much damage. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then if we go over to the big guy here, if we can get him. So this is the disassembler. So as you can see, Gatling gun, which is 13 firearms damage. High stagger anti-air. Disassembler shot. The ground with 1 hex radius around the impact. High stagger demolisher. Disassemble 9 clouds, deals 15 to units moving through, and then in turn in this cloud. So that's another like good AoE and point closure kind of ability. It's cumbersome, I think, moves slowly. Large target. 15% easier to hit with ranged attacks. Cannot take cover. It counts as cover, and yeah, I think that's it. But basically, the damage output for this guy, ridiculous. Honestly, just they really, really hit hard. They do hit hard. So that's why I want to take care of the assembly now, rather than later on. But at the same time, there is some we could invest into their tech trees and use them ourselves. But I think I'll end up using the Wreckers and the Vorpal Snipers, I think, for the front line. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Okay, my idea is if we could try and get a front line of our bulwark up and then just overwatch, then I'm not going to say we should be sorted, but we'll have a pretty decent starting phase with the enemies moving forward. They don't have turrets, which is good, so yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Oof, Vorpal shot, yep. So yeah, the Vorpal snipers. I mean, it's a pretty cool animation. You see him actually sort of like going on the floor like an actual traditional sniper and taking a prone shot. But I don't think they have that mod that gives them the high caliber shot, which is damaging, like very damaging. Let's mention, getting a full stack of these construct creators is pretty decent as well. Blind snapshot, yeah, blind for 2. Here he comes. Yeah, disassemble shot. Yeah, these raiders here, these arc raiders, I think that's what they're called. That ability is very strong with their primary attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Payback.
Okay, it's 1 unit down, but it spawned another one, as well as still side number ones. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get this guy done before he does anything. Yeah, next turn. And then we still have to deal with him after 2 more turns. Yeah, we have a lot to chew through. A lot. I don't know why, but I have a little bit of a feeling that the enemy might actually secure the northern part. Good, complete. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to secure the northern part. Don't quote me on that, but we'll see. Very nice. Plasma nano repairs, good, good. That's why I wanted a couple of monitors for healing and support.
Payback.
Nice.
Enemy down.
Good, but we're back in 2 turns, so let's not count chickens for a hatch. Perfect.
Enemy down.
That guy's down before we got any damage from him. That's my timer, but we'll end this quickly. We'll end this soon-ish. I love these purifiers. The AoE is so good. Purification feels really good as well. I mean, a free heal? Dude. Don't get any better than that. Anyway, here comes the concussion tent. Nice. Not a kill because of the cover. Come on, AoE, let's go.
Enemy down.
Ah. Toss bombs to single legs, if that was an AoE. Now, the good news is we take care of the leader and we take care of the... yeah, we take care of the leader and we take care of the capital. Then the good news is that we don't need to fight the other semi-stack. Now, I don't remember if the remaining heroes of the assembly faction or any remaining heroes when you defeat a faction, I'm not sure if they automatically are converted to your faction or they go rogue unless you talk to them and then you can hide them, I believe. I'm not entirely too sure. I might be wrong with that, so we'll see. Great shot. It was a grace, but still, damage is damage.
Payback.
Nice. It's a miss. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Now the AoE is pretty nasty. The fact is that it does blind and that. Guess miss. Yeah, as you can see, it's per hex as well, so good amount of damage, very good amount of damage. So you can imagine getting a couple of those Gatling gun units, I forgot the name of them already, disassemblers, and firing a couple of those amongst the enemy, and as they walk through, it's just, you know what I mean, it's just DLT. See, 10, 10, and 10. Just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Such a strong attack. Honestly, the assembly is really, really cool in terms of attacking the unit, so I'll be honest. I mean, the fact is that one of the heroes are riding a fucking motorcycle as well. To see that in action, that's fun. I kind of hoping we get that hero actually, so we can demonstrate it. It would be cool. Honestly, the assembly is just a really cool faction overall. There's no construct. Also, as well, if I'm not mistaken, I think that the assembly get a mod that can fix, like, fix dead units, if I'm not mistaken, given like a resurrection protocol, or it could be a mod for the ones that's doing the whole reviving. Maybe. I'm not entirely too sure. I don't really remember. Okay, so there's the chorus, a few slash. Okay. Advanced munition protocols. Yeah, you're out here, aren't you? That's fine. There we go. Yeah, I think that Wrecker's going to come back.
Enemy down.
I think that Wrecker's going to come back in the next turn, I think, so better be ready for that, I think.
Enemy killed.
Nice. Crit clip. Blinding Amber and love that combination. Beautiful. Strong recover as well. Okay, Blast Boy's moving in. 22. Bloody hell. Nuts. Literally. Yeah, it's just clean up time now. One more. Perf.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, that's also a great ability. Trust my nano repairs. Just every single sideboard or anyone that's under the under the network status, and then just get healed up. It's beautiful. Okay, if you stay still, that would have been a kill actually.
Enemy
There we go. That's Phoenix Surge. Very good. We get rid of these guys. One more should do it. Okay.
Enemy destroyed.
So yeah, so we'll clean up the so it looks like we're going to clear up the middle. So we're going to clear up the middle and the right flank, and then I think our unit's going to come up and round and deal with the hero and the last remaining troop, I think. Well, that would have killed him if we got rid of that. Pop, very nice.
Enemy annihilated.
Good shots. One more, come on. Nope. Alright, let's see if our scouts can finish us off.
Payback.
Nice. So yeah, so we've still got about 4 more units left. Okay, so graze.
Enemy killed.
30 damage, bloody hell. Beautiful. Yeah, it's starting to break off now. Okay, free graze. Okay, stagger 4 thermal. Okay, we're getting there surely. I think we have any more. No, I don't think we got enough for another operation actually. But yeah. So taking care of this now will be a massive help. There really will be a massive help to getting rid of this faction now. Anyway, there's the record back up, as you can see. Don't know why he did a wild swing there. Interested. So yeah, records are pretty good. Fact that he come back to life after 2 turns. I mean, 14. Okay, so longer living than physical. Alright, I guess now it's time to finish up. Blind and burning. Oh yeah, this guy's got shit ammunition. Bleeding, that's right. Nice.
Enemy annihilated.
Mm-hmm.
Payback.
Still one done. Wild Rage Mending Rig. Yep, good. Motivated. So morale's not going to be a problem. Yeah, morale's not going to be a problem whatsoever. Yeah, just as a fall, but we're going to struggle with the top one. Yeah, but surely. Actually, we might be able to stop the, yeah, I was going to say, we might actually stop the commander from doing anything. What we're doing, done South Elf already. Alright, Francis, what are you doing? Deploying, okay. Ooh, great shot. Full damage. Spike gun is... Yeah, Spike gun's one of those one-shot wonders. If you miss, but it's all in or all out.
Payback.
Nice. Yeah, what was I thinking? I think we got this. A little shot from my commander just to help the job. Oh, got threat. Beautiful. Nice. One more. That's it. GG. GG Assembly. Thank you very much for playing. Then we move on to the capital. Oh. Yeah, we can just auto-combat this, I think. Yeah, see, the advantage you can ride it. Your heroes can ride a bite, it's amazing. Yeah, so the chopper. Yeah, mounted gun, repulsion blast, just so cool. Just honestly. Lucius Hadron. Just, honestly. One of the coolest looking heroes, honestly, it's amazing. Do we do this? Actually, I mean, technically... Oh yeah, colonizer. Oh, so that's what they're doing. Yeah, that's what colonizer looks like. Do we finish this off, or do we call it out? It's quarter. Yeah, just all combat. We're gonna win this anyway. There we go. Nice. Do not mistake my defeat for your victory. You may not realize it yet, but you stand alone, Zelenso. We'll meet again, and when we do, you will understand the meaning of my words. A fillet sells very empty when everyone is poisoned. Fulfil is mere fillet, but as expect, we will have the opportunity to settle this in due time. But now, he will no longer stand in our way. Go. And just like that. All good? Yeah, all good. Right, so, it's been defeated.
Opponent has been defeated.
Very nice. Right, so we have the level up for Voitrer. I think that's how you pronounce it? Voitrer? What do you call? Alright, let's see. 6, we're making you into Grand Commander, aren't we? That's right. Let's take Disrupting Hack, just in case. I mean, you never know. And I think we'll go, I kind of want to say, I'll tell you what, let's just leave it for now, and I'll leave us for 4 points, and if we need something later on, then that's fine. I mean, we don't really need... Well, it's because of this, really, but that's fine then. Okay, change to neutral. Nice. Always ready. Yep, and we get assembly units, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I think this has been a very good episode, and as you can see in the bottom left hand corner, it's getting a little late for me. It's 8:45 now, so yeah, I need to head downstairs and get a brew on. Dying for a cuppa. Right, so anyway, so this puts us in a very powerful position, as you can see. We took care of the assembly. I mean, dude, what more could you ask for? We have access to the tech now. We have access to 2 cities. We have an alliance with the guy in the back, and now we're going to well, what we're going to do is we're going to clear this, because that's going to be our next objective, and then from there we're just going to wage war and just get this we're just going to get the scenario finished, I think. Pretty quick one, but obviously, as we know, each faction has 2 scenarios. I'm not going to say a tutorial one, but an easier one and a somewhat harder one. So we're close to completing this scenario. And yeah, should be good, should be fun. Right, so anyway, my friends, that's a bit for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.